Hi guys, it seems that I'm also a victim of whatever is happening to Steam, so we'll figure it out later together. This is the machine that has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 on there. When I teach, I always tell to my students, there are so many applications out there, right? We can't give an overview of all the applications and apps that are out now and will be out in 10 years. It's always up to you to have a look what's possible. Go inside the menu, and I always say take a look at the settings. Somebody asked me earlier on this week, can we put the applications somewhere else on an external drive? Not a good idea, probably, because it's gonna be USB, gonna be laggy, but on an internal hard disk. Have an SSD, Windows, Linux, right? And have something else, another SSD or a hard disk where you put your applications themselves, because these games can become quite big, right? Gigabytes and gigabytes of downloads every single time you want to play them. It's all about updating again and again and again. All right, so take a look at all of these things. I'm probably gonna do later on a beta participation, not participating, one currently available. See if that fixes this thing. But the question that he put or asked, and that's something I found out as well, so just go and read what's in there. Now I know it's F12. There's also an in-game frames per second counter. So we have these extra tools that we can put on here. What do I have here? Extra tools that you can install to actually display as well the frames per second. But beside that, it seems that we have something equivalent, right? In-game frames per second counter. So why not put it in the top left and have it there? So chat filtering and all that. So read and decide. English is good for me, and large text might be a good idea. Run Steam when computer starts might be a good idea if we want to update things already. Start Steam in big picture, don't know what that is, we'll figure it out. Requires restart. So I haven't basically touched anything here. So now I have frames per second. Low performance, low bandwidth mode, so things to change. And here it is. Downloads, Steam, library, folders. At some point in time I told my son, okay, SSD is for the operating system, and all the other gigabytes of games need to go on the second one. And in Windows it's called C and D and E and all that, but here it's gonna be something else, right? Another device, and that you mount somewhere and you add it to it. So at this point in time, local share Steam. Want to change it? Change it. Better idea, buy a big SSD. There's a 1 terabyte of SSD. There are already 2 terabytes of SSD out. Steam cloud syncing and all that. Music, if you want that. Reset database, pause music. Broadcasting. Friends can request to watch my games. Never tried it, right? I'm not a gamer, so I'm really noob on all this. But what you do is you read and say, oh, these are options. I actually can broadcast. Okay, cool. Remote play. Web browser. Controller. Maybe a good idea. Have a look and click, I don't know. So guide, button, focus, Steam. Good idea to have a look at it. Okay. This I've been clicking. Enable shader. This I've clicked. Allow background processing of Vulkan shaders. From time to time I got this slider is not the word, but these blocks, they are building up the Vulkan shaders, and I had no time to wait for it. So I clicked it and it started building the shaders for games that I have. So that was a good idea. I hope I don't see the shaders anymore. So possibilities, right? Possibilities. So, okay, I've changed this. Now this happens, right? So nothing is here, and on our Discord, there was this question how to fix this, and it was a downgrade of a certain package. Now, I can always go back to that solution, but the other solution that was put forward on Discord is, why don't you try the beta version? Because it seems to be a current problem in Steam, so not ArcoLinux, but a current Steam problem. And he said, let's take the beta participation. So I'm not participating, so I can change this. Steam often offers the opportunity to try out games updates or Steam updates before they're officially released. So if this is not working now, I can install a Steam beta update, a beta, right? Restart Steam. And let's try it out. Another option that's always available for any application out there is get rid of everything. But hey, it's a lot of downloads that we would delete, but maybe you can, I don't know, try to, it's in local, right? Remember, local, share, and here are some games I see. Vulkan is there, Steam is here, lots of things that are in here. The question is, what do I need to change, right? But as you see, it's all changing now because I get the beta version in. And let's hope that switching for now, today, this is gonna work. So, and it is. That's good news. So we're back up and running. We went for the beta version, and next time around, right, in a month's time, something else happens, and then you have to figure it out again. What I would do is always take a look at the Steam support. I suppose we're going to some kind of website at some point in time, and forums, and have a look. Am I the only one having problems? Of course you're not. And then you have a look around and say, okay, what do I need to do on this particular instance to change? Okay. So that's that for me. Advice is go into settings, change where you put things, so the Steam library folders. I've played around with some of the settings, frames per second. I'm curious to see if that's going to work. So the top left, I should see something here, FPS, high contrast if I need it. Probably not going to be nice to look at, so I'm going to leave it like it is. Library, change it, and we've switched to the beta version. We'll see, and that's how to do. Trial and error. All right, cheers.